Welcome back to A&A. We find ourselves today in Port Royal, South Carolina. I know, we're a little far away from home, but we're having to rescue a friend of ours whose car broke down. She teaches here in South Carolina. She has some car trouble, so we loaded everything up. Here we are, but already we're having some challenges on our trip. Didn't know it, but at some point between Mississippi and South Carolina, had a little episode. Never knew it happened, but it happened. So before we can rescue her, we first have to rescue ourselves. So this morning, first thing we're gonna do, we got to get the tire replaced. So we're gonna take the wheel to a tire store, somewhere where they actually have a tire that can put on for us. After that, I'll show you a little bit of South Carolina, or a little bit of Port Royal, South Carolina. Beautiful place, beautiful neighborhoods, the trees and the Spanish moss in the trees. Let's kind of pan around it. Absolutely beautiful. Blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. The temperature is absolutely perfect. May not ever leave here. We may just stay. But first we need a tire. So hang on. Welcome to A&A in Port Royal, South Carolina. Just brought my floor jack. This thing is taking forever.
That's the fourth time somebody's called me.
How many cranks does it take to
Get to the center of a bad wheel.
Yeah.
Hey, all jokes aside, I'm impressed with the quality of the rubber of that tire. That rim never touched the ground.
It never touched the ground.
I
So
mean,
at least we don't have to buy a new rim.
I mean, really.
Would you just look at it? We're out here looking at it.
Just look at it.
My gosh.
All right, let's see if this works.
I got to crank it up.
Oh. Maybe need to let it down some more. Just let it all the way down. There we go.
Dogs, I got my shoes. I had just washed them up. Well, my shoes. So I bought me some more shoestrings. They weren't long enough.
All right.
Yes.
If you were to just kind of back up and kind of swing parallel, sort of close to this rail, Angie could probably get out
Yeah.
and not really hard to get her feet wet.
All right. Gotcha. I've never driven through the ocean before, but here we are. We're in the middle of it. Sure, I'm glad I got a four-wheel drive. All right, you should be good to get out without getting drowned.
Get your feet in the water, I don't think.
Take your shoes off.
Okay.
Put your pants legs up. Got your baggie.
I'm a, Ew. See ya.
See them, you can see the barracks and stuff way over there.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we did get a new tire, but made a little pit stop. Picking up some clamshells. Incredibly beautiful. If you see that water tower over there in the far distance, that's Parris Island Marine Corps boot camp. Temperature is perfect. Slight breeze. Tide is in. We got a good heavy rain about an hour ago, so we got a free car wash. I drove through all that water, so we got the wheels got cleaned real good. Free. It's just beautiful. Just look at it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but there's dolphins out there. I can't really. Manette, call them some more. Louder.
What are you laughing at?
I kept dropping my nut.
You better hang on to those nuts.
It's a problem with us old people. It's hard to hold on to our nuts.
What are you doing?
Tightening my nuts. You want to tighten the nuts as much as you can before you let the tire down. That way you make sure the nuts get seated good. Probably should have done this before I put my tire on. It'll do.
It'll work like a charm.
Well, yeah.
That tire right there looks a little sketchy.
Yeah. The rest of them do look a little sketchy. Just hoping they'll hold out for it to get home. Now, I'm going to torque these to 110 foot-pounds. Probably need to go ahead and check the other ones while we're here. So, got a good day today. Got to see the beach. Going to go out to eat tonight at a really nice restaurant. We'll take out along with us for that. Got the tire repaired. We'll wake up early in the morning. We'll retrieve the car that we came to get, hit the road, and it'll be 9 to 10 hours, probably closer to 10 to 11 hours on the road tomorrow, back home. So stick with us. We've got a ways to go yet. Wanted to share some photos with you that we took. This is at a restaurant called Fat Patty's, and I don't know if Patty was really fat, but if I eat too many of those, I would definitely be. Wonderful place. This is our condo we stayed in. Very nice, very clean. The whole place was really. The Spanish moss draping from the trees was, it just gave it a really warm feeling. Just added to everything. And yes, there were alligators in the area. This was their turf. This was Port Royal is actually an island with several islands around there. The Cypress Wetlands was absolutely gorgeous. Little boardwalk that you walk down. There's Mr. Frog. There's another frog if you can see him looking at you. Kind of like a marsh, swamp, wetlands area. Absolutely gorgeous. You wouldn't want to swim in that, I don't think. And there's your boy trying to get him a little loving. Yes, that is an alligator. They soaking up the sun as best they can. They're cold-blooded. It's the only way they have to get their heat. So they'll bask in the sun. Lots of turtle families. Those are all really cool to watch. That's the papa turtle, the mama turtle, and the baby turtles. Brother Michael Bayham on the left, his wife Manette, their daughter Faith, and then Kirsty here on the right. Was her car that we came to pick up. And Brother Michael and his wife, and then me and my wife Angela. There's another gator. I think Angie and Manette have made really good friends. They're awesome people. Good Christian friends to have. There's your boy again. You can't take him nowhere. That's the old schoolhouse where we had breakfast at the morning when we left. And we'll show you that a little later on. This is the old school pizzeria, New York style pizza. It was absolutely delicious. You could pick it up, take it home with you, or you could just eat it there. Had a couple of picnic tables and an awning, and that's what we chose to do. Such a relaxed atmosphere. Maynard is an ice cream parlor. I think they do some pastries and stuff like that. We did that one night while we were there, just before we turned in. All of this is within, there's your boy again, is within walking distance of where we were staying at. You need to Google traveling buoy. And it's a buoy from the Port Royal area. And you'll just have to read the story. It's very interesting. This thing traveled, I think it was about 6,000 miles. And so it's an interesting story. I didn't realize how large those buoys were. That thing's huge. We got to meet one of Angie's classmates. This is Beth. We ate at a restaurant called Fish Camp. And we got to meet her and her husband Tim. And so while the rest of us didn't know Beth or Tim, we got to meet them and make good friends with them. They are wonderful people. Enjoyed the visit very much. This is our breakfast at the old schoolhouse there. Those pancakes, they're about the size of a 64 Buick hubcap. And Angie's just about to tear into it. They were delicious, by the way. Show all the viewers these nice trees. Got our bags packed, and it's time to check out of our little condo. And there's just a few happy crackerheads in the back of the truck. We're on our way to Kirsty's to actually pick up the car we came after. Now Kirsty bought her a new car, so we're taking her old one back to try to see what the problem was.
Be as good as Mr.
No, you good. better than I am. Just crank a fool out of it. You got it. Put your back into it. Looking pretty good, man. Oh yeah. That vehicle is not going anywhere. About to get on the road.
What about them tires, though?
Oh, the tire. Yeah, so we did get a new one, so we're covered there. Not sure about the other three, but that one is perfect. Good to go.
Of course, brown.
All right, let's load up. Here's a picture I think Angie took of the balcony from Kirsty's apartment. We got getting the car loaded up, and so here's me and Brother Michael. Girls are upstairs saying their goodbyes.